And so we're going to have the Inspirational Senior Awards now, and Olga's going to call up people according to how she wants to do it.
So all of you that are wearing a badge that says that you're an Inspirational Senior, I would like you to come up, and then I will organize you alphabetically so we can do this. So you should all have, if you're an Inspirational Senior, you got a badge. I'm going to go ahead and call your names. So we have Linda Breeding, Clayton Duncan, Verna Hare, James Hornback, Chloe Carl, Leslie Miller, Gary Mussat, Catherine Parankima, or Kema, sorry for the mispronunciation possibly, Neil Petrie, Connie Reisman, Yvonne Warren, and Magella, oh gosh, bad eyes. Honey, can you read that? Magella Wilhelm, thank you.
And I want to read something to you that was his bedside understanding of how to be. This is called Attitude, and this was given to me by Sherry Branson, and this is for Paul Branson's feeling about life. Attitude to me is more important than facts. It is more important than the past, than education, than money, than circumstances, than failures, more important than success, than what other people think or what they say or do. Is what important than appearance? Is more important than appearance? Giftedness, one's skill. It will make or break a company, a church, a home. The remarkable thing is we have a choice every day regarding the attitude we will embrace for that day. We cannot change the inevitable. The only thing we can do is play on the one string we have, and that is our attitude. I am convinced that life is 10% what happens to me and 90% in how I react to it. And it's so with you. We are in charge of our attitudes. So that is Paul Branson, and I worked with him. Chokes me up, sorry. Let me talk about him. Throughout his multi-decade career, Paul dedicated himself to helping seniors. He's focused on improving transportation services by writing beneficial grants, promoting senior support legislation at the state level. He served as the Area Agency on Aging Advisory Council to increase the understanding of today's senior conditions. Paul was also a founding member of the Lake Links nonprofit organization formed to serve the special transportation needs of Lake County seniors and disabled. He joined the board of Lake County Silver Foundation in 2021. He served with passion for everything and commitment to those seniors that needed special help. Paul was always a volunteer for whatever was needed for seniors, and with that, Paul deserves the Lake County Inspirational Senior Recognition, and here to receive that is his wife, Sherry Branson.
And we're going to make an exception. Say a few words. And Sherry's going to just say a few words.
Just a few. Thank you, Jim. And thank you, Silver Foundation, and all you wonderful people out there. If you knew Paul, you knew he was a happy fellow who had a playful spirit. He was always helping in whatever way he could. He was smart, he was witty, and he always was willing to help anybody who needed it. And we all miss him, but we remember him.
Thank you, Sherry. All right, it says Inspirational Senior Award, 5th Annual Senior Summit, presented to Paul Branson, 7/29/1951 to 12/9/2023. The Lake County Silver Foundation posthumously honors Paul Branson, exceptional contributor to the welfare of Lake County seniors and the disabled, member of the Agency on Agency Counseling, Lake Lakes, and Lake County Silver Foundation. And then the award from recognizing that award by Congressman Thompson and your gift card.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I'll add it to his big collection.
Do you need help coming down? One thing I do know about seniors is they always misplace their glasses. I have 4 pair on me right now. I have lost every single one of them in this event. So 4 doesn't do it. I thought that was the magic number. We're going to get back on schedule here. So let me read about this guy. He's pretty amazing. This is Clayton Duncan. This Clayton has served his native community in profound ways. I've known this guy forever. As a volunteer, a parent, and now a grandparent helping to raise his grandchildren. He volunteers on local community radio. You may have heard him on the Voices of White Plume, where he helps to inform listeners about the history of his tribe. You catch that if you can catch KPFZ, this is a good one. One notable contribution was Clayton's successful petition to the state to install the California historical landmark commemorating the massacre at Bloody Island, which stands on the north shore of the county near his home. And the one that was there was all wrong. So he got that right. And Clayton is known as the man who won't slow down, he won't step back, he's given back to his community, and he just doesn't allow for that. He's one extra special person. This is Clayton Duncan.
He said that, yeah. Listen, I'm sorry. I didn't hear what you said. Here. Yeah. Okay. I just want to say this. My great-grandmother, she survived Bloody Island. And, as a young man, when I first heard about it, I was pretty angry. I had carried that anger in me. And my mom told me a story about Grandma. When I was born, we stayed with her for 4 years till she passed away at 110. But the influence, the formative years was my great-grandma. And so doing this sunrise ceremony is an honor to her, and it's about forgiveness. Our people were taught to forgive, and that's the kind of people we are. And so that's what I'm sharing with the world now. Anybody can do it. Anybody can forgive. We don't have to hate anymore. We don't have to be angry anymore at each other. Let's forgive each other, and let's fix this world for our babies. They need clean water. They need clean land so they can have clean food and healthy bodies. So thank you. Thank you, everybody out there.
Let me read the next one. Glasses. Wait a minute. Nope, I got it. Now, this is an outstanding woman. This is Verna Hayer. Verna is a special person. Volunteer is known for her compassion and helpful ways. A champion for the less fortunate. Verna supported causes that benefited elders, always pitching in when there was a need. When the thrift store was opening at the Robinson Rancheria, volunteers were scarce. It was difficult to maintain regular hours. Verna stepped up, serving as a sales clerk, helping to keep the stores open in tip-top shape. It's her nature to look out for the vulnerable in the Nice community. Today, Verna is helping her grandchildren who could not have a better guardian. Verna is a shining example of someone who gives it her all, and in doing so inspires others to do the same. She's got such a background and such depth to it. There was no way to describe it all. She's an amazing woman, so please give her a hand. say anything? You want to say something? Okay. Yeah, just talk. Just hold it close. Hold it close.
I don't know that I did anything that anybody else wouldn't do. I love you all. Have a good day. Thank you, Bernie.
Thank you, Bernie. So, James Hornback. James is a Meals on Wheel driver. These guys are special. Servicing the Hidden Valley route, the largest and most difficult route. It takes 2.5 hours, and he makes the drive 2 times a week, which is significant because most drivers commit to 1 day a week. James often steps up where needed for the additional day. He makes the effort to know all the homebound seniors on his route, often going out of his way to do the extra for them. He knows the most vulnerable on his route and follows with reports to our outreach coordinator and alerting them if someone needs special attention and follow-up. A lot of times, and I will add, because I've been involved in this and watching it, these are the contacts for a lot of seniors at home that are shut in from the world. And they are absolutely essential, and this is a special one of those essential people. So, James. We have Chloe Carl. Now, Chloe is a valued senior peer counselor. She is a peer counselor supporting seniors in the community. As a peer counselor, Chloe is known for her ability to build trusting relationships with isolated seniors, and I will tell you that can be a really tough chore. I have tried that. Including those who suffer from one or more mental health concerns, even a bigger chore. Chloe also volunteers her time on local community radio, where she provides information and education to community members. We have a glare up here. Better understands the issues of the high importance of seniors through the Natural Health Hour and Earthwise. And so she's on community radio if you want to catch her, and you can hear her wisdom there. Chloe embodies the characteristics valued by seniors, and I'm very pleased to welcome Chloe to our Inspirational Seniors 2024 Hall of Fame. So, Chloe.
Thank you to the Silver Foundation for creating this opportunity. I am so inspired by all of you here, and I only wish I could do more. Thank you.
All right. This is Leslie Miller. Now, Leslie is an inspirational member of the Circle of Native Minds who cares deeply about Native communities in Lake County. He serves as mentor and leader to improve the mental health and physical well-being of tribal members. He has built a legacy of bringing about meaningful changes through legislative action, and that's hard to do. His style and collaborative, engaging, and persuasive type of approach. A wonderful guy. Notably, Leslie initiated a project to commission a bronze statue honoring the culture and resilience of the Pomo people of Lake County. These are the people before any of us. In collaboration with the 7 Lake County Pomo tribes, the construction of the Pomo statue is underway, and we placed on the lawns of the historic Courthouse Museum in Lakeport, and Leslie has devoted himself to raising the funds to make this vision a reality. He exemplifies the qualities we all aspire to. It is my pleasure to award my good friend Leslie with a well-earned Inspirational Senior Award. I'll be trained by the end. All right. Leslie, did you want to say anything else? Yes. You do. All right. Leslie wants to talk. You get one more thing to hold. There we go.
Give me that envelope. I just want to thank the Silver Foundation for putting on this event. It's a beautiful event. And a little background. I'm an old Clear Lake Cardinal from Lakeport. I love my county, I love my town, and I love my community. And I hear positive and negative stuff that goes on in our county, but I look at the positive. Back in the old days, you know, you could gripe a little bit, but I see all the positive changes that have come. And these casinos have become a forum for people to meet and talk and communicate. Communication is one of the biggest things that you can ever do in your life. It's like my grandma says. She passed on, a great basket maker. She said, the greatest gift in life is to do for others. And that's what I try to do. So, and the doctor was right, humor. I drag humor along with me when I go and speak. I used to not speak with the Bureau of Indian Affairs. I used to argue with the Bureau of Indian Affairs. So, I think they have a wanted poster of me in Sacramento yet. But I do it for my community, like the Pomo statue that's going to be erected. It'll be 10 feet high in front of the museum. It's a long time coming, but it's for all the community. It's for that communication. It's for the communication of people as human beings who can talk civilized to each other. All that other stuff, you know, we're not responsible from history. It's now. Grandma used to say, "Witcha." It's now, okay? And all you have in life is now. Thank you. Oh.
Gary became a volunteer with hospice services after the death of his wife. He enrolled in and completed bereavement counseling with training and became a volunteer bereavement support counselor. Over the past 2 years, Gary has facilitated grief and healing groups and provide telephone support to surviving members of hospice patients. This is a tough job. Recently recognizing that men often grieve differently than women. Gary initiated a highly successful men's coffee group, and Gary is compassionate and dependable, exemplifying the qualities needed with hospice services who are called in to provide support. Gary Mussack. And you got your envelope. Did you want to say anything, Gary? No. All right. You got one more hand free, and you can.
I'd like to thank and honor hospice for selecting me for volunteer for hospice. My greatest pleasure that I get is, and my greatest reward that I get is the fact that I can volunteer and help people. And that's the reward I've always wanted, and that's the reward that I did get. It's the last thing I've ever expected. Thanks for Silver Foundation to put on this event. Thanks everybody else.
Thank you, Gary. Neil Petrie. All right, Neil is an unwavering commitment to service in the face of challenges have earned him many accolades. His volunteer work spans decades. Among other things, Neil is valued for his can-do attitude. It's all about attitude, right? Working in the kitchen at the Highlands Senior Center, where he has contributed countless hours and is always first in the door. Neil is an inspiration to others, embodying all the characteristics of a person that gives back in ways that that are too many to count. You know, and these people that are putting these folks up have many to choose from, and Neil's one of the exceptional people that they chose. And thank you very much, Neil.
Thank you.
So let me grab this. And take a picture of. I'm going to lose them now for sure. Thank you. And don't forget the envelope, my wife has got it. Did you want to, no, it's not it, sir.
Sure. I've lived in Lake County for 50 years of my life. I lived in Upper Lake for 25, and I spent the rest of my life right now in Clear Lake. I live right across the street from the Highland Senior Center, and I haven't worked since '94 because of my eyesight, so I went and volunteered at the Highland Senior Center for the rest of it. I go there every day, rain or shine, it doesn't matter. I figured I need to put something back into the community, so I volunteer my time. Thank you.
Connie Retman. Volunteering comes natural to Connie. She was raised to be community-minded, often working alongside her parents from a young age. She served on the Lake County Juvenile Justice Commission, on the Student Attendance Review Board, and on the Sutter Lakeside Hospital Community Board of Directors for 7 years. She also served on the tribal health programs in California, a program that started with 9, one of which was Lake County, and now has grown to 38 in California, so there's 38 of them. She has been on the Board of Regents for Haskell Indian Nations University, and currently Connie serves on the Pathfinders Group, part of the mental health services in the county. Connie's volunteerism is inspiring as it is breathtaking. Thank you, Connie.
Here you go, Jim.
Okay, we're going to take that, and we're not going to forget the envelope. The envelope, all right. Thank you very much. And can you hold everything in this?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, first I'd like to thank the Silver Foundation for this type of event and to recognize individuals who serve in their community. As he mentioned, I follow in the footsteps of my parents, my father who volunteered for years with the Kelseyville Fire Department, and with my mother who helped start the tribal health programs, starting with 9, and now they're 38 throughout the state of California. I also work with the Mental Health Services Act funding here in California, and serve with the Pathfinder group at the Circle of Native Minds. We always are encouraging our children and families and advocate for elder services and benefits. And today it's been a wonderful experience to be here with everyone and for the wonderful time that we get to share with each other. And I offer my blessings to everyone today. Bless you all.
These are truly wonderful people, aren't they? Every one of them, and it doesn't stop there. We have Yvonne Warren. She couldn't be here today, so Stacy Bethel, please come up. Yvonne makes the Lakeport Senior Center go round. When she's not volunteering at the thrift store, she's at the front desk of the center and serving guests at lunchtime. She makes the bank deposits, runs the errands, gives much of her time. This is all volunteer work. Her infectious, huge smile lifts the spirits of everyone she encounters because that's what makes you live longer. It is hard to put a price on the value of Yvonne's volunteer efforts. Suffice it to say, she is all things to all people at the Senior Center. So please give her a hand. Even though she's here, she has the emissary here. Thank you, Stacy. And we're going to get a picture without my glasses. All right, thank you. And you're going to get an envelope. Would you like to say anything? Nope. Okay, that's okay. It's not required. Okay, certainly not the least. It's Mahalia Wilhelm. Mahalia is a long-time member and volunteer at the Live Oak Senior Center. She has served multiple terms on our all-volunteer board of directors. Mahalia is a dedicated helper, pitching in whenever she's needed, in the kitchen, wrapping silverware, greeting people as they come in for lunch, serving lunch, and anything else that comes up in the course of a very busy day at the center. And people know that, don't they? Mahalia is dedicated to serving others in a friendly, positive, and enthusiastic way. Again, that same theme. For this and so much more, she is viewed as a valued inspirational leader. Hey,
appreciate this honor, and I really appreciate all the people that I work with, and hopefully we'll do this again next year.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Linda Breeding. Linda chairs the Kelseyville United Methodist Church, manages the church thrift store, has been leader for Troop 10490 in Kelseyville for about 12 years. That's an award. She helped with camping trips, community service projects, and served as a surrogate mom on occasion. She coordinates a weekly meal and the handling of the clothing and the food giveaway and the shower trailer visit for the unhoused in Kelseyville. Linda is a shining example of the give back generation, obviously a true saint. And so this is for Linda Breeding. All right. She trained me, or did you notice that?
And he found his glasses.
I found my glasses. I've already lost them. All right. Did you want to?
Linda's a saint. That's pretty much says it all.
Okay, there you are. Thank you.